What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Most exciting man in boxing. Woo! Exciting man in boxing. Led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Woo! Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bomber Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellas Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Man, 122 pounds, 10 to 5, man. Watch the Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
Hey you, yeah, I'm talking to you. You right there watching this video, waiting for this live stream to start, or just watching the membership video, man, and why you should join the membership. Let's talk about it real quick, expeditiously. We got the 3 levels. You got the rookie level, you got loyalty badges, you got custom emoji badges, and you have members on the live stream. As we get more people flowing in to join the membership, I have members only live chat. That means everybody can see the video that want to see the video, but only members will be able to chat. That's $3. That's a rookie. The All-Star, you get personal shout outs before the videos, maybe after the video, mostly likely before the videos. You give a priority to reply in the chat. So as soon as I see you, I reply before anybody else. Get early access to pretty much all my non-boxing videos there. $10 a month. Then we got the boxing pound for pound superstar for all my boxing boys and gals out there. Get early access to prediction and most of our boxing content, virtual video collaborations, and open debate. So, you know, if you want to pre-record or go live and debate me for a whole video, you got early access to new videos, some of the videos in the All-Star as well too, and priority reply in the comments. So I see in the comments you get priority reply. No incident, $20 a month. So let me know what you guys think. Don't have a Patreon no more, so here's where you're gonna get some of that exclusive content I used to have on the Patreon. Peace. All right, hold on, Mari. I'm having some. Let me know if y'all can hear me in the comment section. I have members. Yeah, I'm having some technical difficulties. My headphones. 1 second. Let me see. All right, I don't know what's going on. Or anybody else. All right, we should be good. Much all my non-boxing videos there. $10 a month. All right. We in here. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'll double check. But yeah, gonna talk about Canelo got deals from PBC in the zone out here, even though I know which way he going. Gary Russell, Mark Maxo. Gary Russell said he's suffering from an injury, but he's not going to disclose it till after the fight. You know, so Farmer Ryan Garcia. What's up, Vinny? Can you hear me, Vinny? And Ugas versus Lara. Ugas is sparring Lara for Errol, the true spin. So, I mean, we can start off with Canelo real quick. And I heard that Canelo actually got deals from both Golden Boy and I'm not Golden Boy, the Zone and PBC, which I heard. I know which way he gonna go. I just say that. I just say his next fight is probably going to be what everybody is asking for. I heard it should be announced anytime soon. And good, bro. Good. You know. People can stop, you know, talking about type of opponents he is. They ain't fighting now. We able to get the opponents that you know y'all want to see, and I want to hear no excuses about, you know, our bet base. You can hear me, appreciate it, Vinny, about this, that, and the third. We know what it is, and but apparently the Zone Master offer that hold on, the Zone Master offered that that PBC is matching for his next fight. I swear, man, something wrong with my dang on phone, man. I pay all this money for this damn phone. But his own is matching the offer for the next fight. Now, his next fight, PBC is offering him like $50 million now for his next fight. So the zone is now matching the $50 million and now offering, I'm hearing this is rumored, alleged, they're offering $50 million for him to fight Beevil at 175, right? So, I mean, my whole thing is, Beevil is a scintillating. It ain't the biggest win in the world. It ain't the best win in the world. But it is what it is. But his next fight, I'm at liberty to say, is actually in a good location. I can't say, but it says so they're saying that the zone offered Beevil Canelo, and they offered him $50 million to make the fight the zone pay-per-view. So either way, if he fighting Beevil, it's gonna be on it, or I can almost say the name that he fighting next. Either way, it's gonna be on pay-per-view. So he said they offered him $10 million in increase because they saw he did good with Showtime. I can't say that. See, I also heard that Al offered Canelo $50 million guaranteed, like the zone pay-per-view money. So I heard, so yeah. So right now the zone is trying to match what Canelo is getting from Al Heyman. So now, Canelo went from $30 million paydays to $35 million, and now his price is 50. His next fight, no matter which way he goes, it's gonna be 50. And obviously, Beevil is the cheaper opponent, but his next fight is gonna be 50. He's gonna be making $50 million. So I don't know what Forbes is talking about, but he about to make the 50 ball. So, like I said, and plus Canelo ain't really a U.S. fighter either, so you can't really calculate his money. So I ain't mad at him, bro. Get your money, man. He says live, or it's live. What's going on, 704? Big G, salute. So yeah, Canelo about to make big money. Regardless, but I know he headed to PBC. That's probably the deal he gonna take. But the zone trying to do pay-per-view is hella hilarious, bro. They want you. That's what ESPN Plus is doing. ESPN Plus is make you buy membership. Actually, I was watching the Ngannou promo today. They make you buy membership and making you pay for the pay-per-view. So the Ngannou, if you ain't got ESPN Plus, the Ngannou fight is $100. Which, what's $75, $80 to $100? Well, that's like $25 and $20 more dollars. But UFC core fan base is white, and they're probably not gonna be worried about paying that amount of money because it's a good fight. And obviously the Ngannou being the actual champion against the fake Anthony Joshua, he actually the underdog. I looked at the odds today. He's actually the underdog. So, like I said before, man, with Canelo, he eating good wherever he go. And despite Floyd Mayweather talking bad on his name, it seemed like he headed to PBC. It seemed like he headed back to PBC. So I said, I ain't mad at him. It's business. It's business. It's never personal. And Floyd Mayweather, they probably tell him like, man, Floyd ain't no real businessman. And Floyd, Floyd is Floyd. I run Floyd money. I got power of attorney allegedly over Floyd. Don't worry about what Floyd's saying. Come get this money over here, man. This fight will make people more happier than the Beevil fight. And if the Beevil money is still there next fight, we'll go over there. And it was rumors they was trying to get Canelo to sign a 2-fight deal to fight Anthony Durrell, then fight the guy that everybody want to see in Charlo. So right now he's not gonna take the Anthony Durrell fight. That's what they was talking about, I believe, when they said that it appears he might take the Anthony Durrell fight next after he get done fighting Charlo, if that's the guy to be fighting. Well, like I said before, Canelo out here, breaking barriers and making money. And you can't hate for somebody who put their life on the line, who put their physical and mental well-being on the line, and he making $50 million. Shit, go ahead. And now Al done raised the money lineup for Canelo. Now, Al Heyman getting Canelo bigger and better checks. So, you know, and people say, well, they couldn't find the money for Crawford and Errol Spence. Well, they never going to find money for Negroes. That's a fact. They're never going to get in there and find money for Negroes. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford got a better opportunity going to find the money on their own. So apparently them bringing Canelo back mean they turned a profit. Or they just love having Canelo at PBC. So $50 million the zone pay-per-view, $50 million PBC. Can't go wrong. You know, the zone deal going to be there when you're done. It's going to be there. So he got $100 million in 2 fights waiting on him. Unless he loses. Even if he loses, probably still there. Canelo doing good, big, lucrative business. So if he turned down one, he still got, if he fight Beeble, he still got 50 from Al. You know, people say, why can't Terrence Crawford do it? Terrence Crawford doesn't have the star power that Canelo has. He doesn't have nowhere near. Canelo is a commodity, bro. And even if he loses, he's still going to be cashing these type of checks. So Canelo playing with house money, bro. And he dedicated, he trained. He always in the gym. So, I mean, shit, that's a promoter's dream. He got Mexico on his back. He got the American and Mexicans. He got the Mexicans. Then he got a few brothers. He got a few Caucasian people. He got a few Spanish, Arabic fans. I mean, shit. And he already traveled past Tennessee to fight in New York City. Hey, it is what it is, bro. He did Madison Square Garden, doing through Texas. He fought in Mexico at one point in time, fought in Southern California, I believe, fought in Vegas. Right now, he just stacking dividends for the end, for the ending. So he got $100 million if he chooses to take the opposite fight next. So $50 million in May, $50 million in September, and he might turn around and make another 50 in December. I'll be active too. A lot of these dudes make $10, $20 million, fight once or twice a year. And be happy with it. This nigga cashing $30 to $50 million checks now. And he's still getting up and working every day, still getting in shape, still in the gym, still doing it. Can't hate on that. Can't hate. Win, lose, or draw. He cashing big money. That's what he doing. Said, damn, crazy making 50 mil a fight while other boxers struggling to get a couple mil. Gongo was only making 500K. Come on, 500K. Canelo can buy him like 5 Lambos and still be good, bro. Way more than 5. UFC's sell a lot of pay-per-view, but barely pay their fighters unless it's Conor McGregor. That's because McGregor got like he got some type of like handshake deal to co-promote the fight, so that's different. McGregor's popularity. He can do that. Popularity is the key. The pound for pound list, like Gary Russell said, it's a popularity contest more than anything. It is. Part of being pound for pound is moving up or moving down in weight and winning and being popular. The list was created because the fighters wasn't popular. The heavyweights was getting all the shine. It is a popularity list. That's what it is. But either way he go, I mean, once you got popularity and you got some skill set, it's a wrap. Popularity is almost just as important as a skill set. Damn near. Canelo could take a shot. That's what you need, really. You know, you need to be able to beat the mid-level guys and, you know, keep it close enough where you can keep giving me a decision. That's it. And be able to take a shot. Be able to take a shot. So, what I admire about the situation is that he cashing these type of checks in his activity level. Niggas make 4, 5, 10 million, $15 million, and the activity is low. But I also heard they want him to fight Jake Paul too in the future, and he was offered that fight, and he said no. Yep, and he said no. So he did turn down the Jake Paul fight for now. I don't mind seeing him baptize Jake Paul in the here and now or the future. Won't mind seeing it. But, no, big business for Canelo. Mexicans show up for their fighters that's willing to pay for all their pay-per-view fights. True. And also he on free TV. Mexico, Mr. Russell on upset alert. Daryl. Salute, Daryl. Anthony Jones. Jerry Russell will win. I definitely want to see him versus Navete next. It's a good fight. I think Nervete take that fight. I think that's a 50-50 fight. Lather, salute, what's going on? So I mean, yeah, that's a 50-50 fight in my opinion. But yeah, shout out to Canelo doing big and great business, man. Can't knock, he's still active. He making $50 million to still fight. Can't hate it. Only can congratulate it. So I don't talk about Gary Russell Jr. He's taking on Mr. Mark Magsayo. He says he has an injury, by the way. Hold on. Yep, he says he has an injury. I read it earlier. He said he told the DAZN TV show that he had an injury. So he said he has a slight injury, but he won't elaborate on what the slight injury is. So, usually when you see guys talking about, well, I got an injury or this, that, and the third, it means that it sounds like he might have a built-in excuse after the fight. And that is what it is. He in there with a big guy, big puncher, a guy that kind of struggled versus Seja, guy that was coming off a long layoff. But that's on Gary Russell. So he fighting this kid right here. No. Pacquiao, I think it's Pacquiao promoted fighter, 26 years old, 5'6", 68 inch arms, 23 wins, no loss, no draw, 16 big ones, and he barely won his last fight. Even though he was down on all three scorecards, 83-86, 83-86, 82-87, and Seja had like a layoff. So yeah, Seja hadn't fought in almost 2 years. His last fight was Brandon Figueroa, and he got a draw. So, and he had lost going into fight. He had lost 2 of his last 2 fights. He was retired due to a fractured nose. Then he was stopped versus Rigging Dion at the Mandalay Bay. And then, he had a draw versus Figueroa, got KO'd in the last minute versus Mark Maxo. So, I mean, Daryl Salute, he says that in your opinion, do Ugas throw enough punches to beat Spence? On a regular Spence, no. I don't think he throws enough punches, but I do think he's in great position to challenge Spence. You know what I'm saying? Spence will get on the back foot and do some things, but I think Spence is way more effective on the front foot. And Ugas will challenge Spence's back foot game. He will challenge Errol Spence's back foot game because Ugas is gonna come forward. You see Ugas taking some steps back. It's not good. Errol got a better opportunity beating Ugas on the back foot than Ugas do beat Errol on the back foot. So that's my opinion. But appreciate the super chat. What's going on, brother?
What up, bro? You hear me?
Blue fish, red fish, blue fish.
Nick, knack, whack, get a dog a bone.
Yeah, you said Gary about to get stopped injury or not. Did y'all see this? Did y'all see this dude last fight?
I've been out the loop all day. I've been out the loop all day. My brother had asked me this morning though when I woke up. He was like, "Yo, bro, you think Gary Russell's gonna lose? Cause this dude I seen his highlights and he don't look like he no joke." So I was like, Gary got a built-in excuse because I heard he injured, but I don't know what the injury was. So I'm still out the loop. What was the injury?
It's that. And I'm trying. There's a picture of this dude standing next to Sean Porter. He made Sean Porter look like a featherweight. Hold on.
What you mean? That's standing next to Sean Porter made him look like a featherweight.
He did. Well, man, somebody got that picture. If you got it, send it to me. There's a picture of him and Sean Porter had took the Maxo cat. He made Sean Porter like a fucking featherweight, bro.
So, wait. So you say Gary Russell ain't trained?
No, I said the other dude was way bigger than Sean Porter. They was in the gym together.
Okay.
He made Sean Porter look like a featherweight. He a big guy for 126.
Yeah, they look like he probably got an inch or two on Gary. Sean Porter not a tall guy though.
True. He said, yeah, Gary, in a trap fight, he's a bit injured coming into the fight. Every fighter deal with injury. I mean, y'all about to make me go throw some money on Maxo, even though I think Maxo about to get whooped on.
You think he about to get whooped?
Hell yeah! Did you see his last fight?
Even though I didn't, I never seen him fight before.
Man, he fought on the Pacquiao Ugas undercard versus Seja, who came off like a year or something. Yeah.
No, yeah, Gary.
That's the dude he fight. He fought.
No. I didn't know his name. Oh, yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, man, come on. This was like Magic Mike or some shit like that, or like Mike Playing. That's his actual name. Somebody like that, I would believe him, bro. But I mean, he got a bomb though. No, if he went by knockout, that's on FanDuel. That's a $750 in your pocket if you bet 100.
Damn, this is a tempting bet.
I mean, if Gary Russell get the dub, if he's knockout Maxo, you win a lot of money, bro.
How much?
I mean, I'm gonna show you right now. And Gary Russell knock him out. It's a plus 310. So if you bet 100, you win $310.
Oh shit, bro! I might have to take that chance. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might have to take that chance.
The favorite, the odds on favorite is for Gary Russell to win on points. It's a -135
because he hasn't knocked anybody out in a minute.
Right?
Has he not?
No, he hadn't got a knockout since the last one I remember was when he won the title.
Yeah, versus Johnny Gonzalez.
Yeah,
that's the last time they got a knockout. He just knocked Kiko Martinez out. He a champion now.
Did he?
Yeah, well, nigga fight once. That was 2 years ago, nigga. But he fight every 2 years. Nigga,
yeah, so it be feeling like it's so long ago. But prior to that, was it when he won the chip?
No, he knocked out Oscar Estradon. That was on Showtime. He knocked out the UK guy, Patrick Hyland. That was on Showtime in 2 rounds. Yeah, he been knocking niggas out.
Okay,
box daily.
But it's just that he's
monthly, yearly.
It's just that he boxed so sparingly.
He just don't fight
feels like it's decades ago. Gary gotta listen. I don't know if he gotta spill blood and sell his soul to Al Heyman or something.
Well, was that you, Metro, saying that somebody was telling? I don't think it was Metro, but somebody was telling me behind the scenes that he be asking for too much money to fight.
That's what that's what it is. He want more money, and what Al do is say, "Oh, you want more money," and he probably also, and knowing Al probably say, "Well, you lost to Lomachenko, and I'm not paying you, I'm not paying you like I used to."
Yeah,
what you think you worth?
So let's say he get $3 million for this fight total. Let's just say 3.
Which would be a fantastic payday for his
ass. Right, for him. Right, exactly. Whereas what he really he want that 4 to 5 that everybody at the top. He's when PBC started, he was considered he had got to a point where he was going to be considered one of the top tier guys. Once he lost to Lomachenko, and then started asking, and then wanted that money. Want to be paid. You get $1 million, you get $1.5 million guarantee, and then you end up when it's all said and done, 4 or 5 million. Al ain't giving him that, and that's what it is.
But he don't.
I also heard about HBO. Somebody was telling me I might have a guest on. Somebody might put it in play for me. When the guy said that HBO said he said that they didn't go out of business because they didn't have the money. He said they went out of business because he said they stopped doing it. I think he said they started putting the Game of Thrones on simultaneously with boxing. You know what I'm saying? So they probably was on HBO West or some shit like that. And they said more people was watching Game of Thrones at the same time than they was watching boxing. So they got rid of boxing.
On a Saturday night?
Yeah, they started putting Game of Thrones on. But the reruns, I guess. I don't know what it is. But the dude said that because he said it on Drew Titan show, he said that he was back there when my homie told me, he said he was back there when
Black?
No, he was saying he was back there when Antonio Margarito things came out his glove when it came out his raps.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was back there. I'm gonna try to reach out to him and get him on the show.
Yeah, please do, because I need to hear from him.
The concrete raps.
He said he was back there. I know the niggas like, oh shit. Julio Cesar been in there with the best. Facts. He has. He had like a 2-year layoff though. He had a draw with Brandon Figueroa, probably mean he won. I heard that fight coming next. I heard they offer Fulton to fight the other dude that beat up on Danny Roman for Undisputed, but they waiting to hear back from the dude. But it sounded like Fulton and old boy gonna run it back. Brandon Figueroa.
They gonna run it back.
Yeah, they offered the other dude that hold the other belts.
Undisputed?
Undisputed. They waiting to hear back from him, see if he take the fight. If not, it's gonna be the Figueroa rematch.
They ain't fighting Figueroa again. It's gonna be a Undisputed fight.
He said Gary Russell is still pretty good considering his inactivity. But when he stayed in the gym, he said he had never. He said last time he took more than 2 months off was he was a kid, bro.
I think What weight is Fulton at again? 22?
Yeah, 22. One
I
behind
think
Gary.
him versus Gary Russell. That should be a fight that should be made. If
Maxo is a plus. But knockout here plus 750. I almost bring you a rack. If it's a draw, I bring you 2 racks. I know people that always put a couple dollars on a draw.
I usually
they got round betting. If Gary went through 1 through 9, it's plus 1900.
Damn.
I mean, you can group it. You could if Maxo stop him in 1 and 3. If I'm a bet man, you ask me to like bet the group round bet as a prop. I probably would take 10 to 12 Maxo or 7 and 9 Russell. I don't think Maxo seen no fucking speed like this before.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I wish you could bet throwing the towel style. That should be fire. If Gary wasn't a 2-year layoff, this would be an easy fight. Man, I don't think the layoff matters. This is what he do.
Yeah, he's already acclimated to it. I feel like CJ, do you agree with this? I feel like if Gary was to fight 3 times a year, he would break down. His body probably so acclimated and used to the rest that he could face a breakdown fight in multiple times a year trying to rev that engine up. Like let's say he was promised a tank. Let's say he was promised a tank fight in December, right now, and he had it in writing. So you got this fight, and then let's say his next fight was Leo. He fight Leo, and then he move off to fight Tank at the end of the year. I feel like by the time he get to the Tank fight, with the activity that he has in the gym, training and all that, you said he ain't took more than 2 months off in how many years? By the time he gets to that Tank fight, I feel like he'll just be slow cooked and he'll be ready to take out the oven. All Tank got to do is cut him open.
I mean, if he training, that ain't gonna matter. He just had to watch, his if he training year, I don't think it matter, bro. I think he go in there and just be the same old G, the same old Gary. If Gary, I don't care, the layoffs don't bother him. They might catch up with him because he is what, 30?
That's what I'm saying. I think he'll catch up to him. 33.
33, be 34. It might be the time.
Yeah,
it might be the time some of you niggas lose y'all money on Saturday. Who knows?
That's what I'm saying. If he was to sign if he got a 3-fight promise, and those was the 3 fights that I named, by the time he get to December, let's say he make it through all those fights, because at this point, maybe Leo is still a tough fight for Gary. At this point, it was a tough fight for Tank, so why wouldn't it be a tough fight for Gary? By the time he gets to that Javante fight, he gonna be worn out. I feel like he gets iced.
My thing is, if he's still in the gym every day, that don't concern me.
I think
it won't concern me. It won't concern me. Just my opinion on it.
Layoff. I don't know if his body could take it. He's so used to them long layoffs.
Gary wins on the late stoppage is good bet. Maxo has suspect stamina. Hey CJ, search this Manila Bulletin. Mark Maxo. Hold on. Sean Porter. Okay, hold on. I got you.
He's from the Philippines. He's from the gym of Manny Pacquiao. He knows Manny Pacquiao very well.
Manny Pacquiao.
I love you, Manny.
Oh, there you go, right here.
When they did that Adrian Broner shit. Yeah, they. Which one is him?
To your left. This one, the picture I seen. Yeah, well, the other picture man look way taller, bro.
They're the same size.
I think it's dude the Tank. He might fuck Gary up. Sean, what's going on, bro? A rematch is going co-main Errol and Ugas. What rematch to what, dude?
Nah, he talking about a rematch with Fulton and Figueroa.
No, the co-main gonna be Booze Putin and stay honest. I don't know why y'all keep forgetting that. When we co-main, but like I said, Gary Russell could be in a little bit of trouble. Anytime you can punch, that's the key. And we really seen Gary Russell get hit for real?
No. Well, besides when Lomachenko's bouncing his head off the canvas, no.
No, that nigga grabbed that nigga, man. It was one because they got the fight on YouTube, the full Lomachenko fight on YouTube. It was one situation where Lomachenko put his arm and took his guard down and pumped, man. He took his hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. Y'all think I'm bullshit. Go watch this fight, bro. And I don't even really seen it only once.
I don't care, CJ. I don't care what nobody say.
Look, Gary had his guard like this, and Loma took his guard down like this, and like pow. Yo,
do it again.
That nigga had his guard. You know how you be in this guard and shit. And Lomachenko took his arm. Like I need somebody. But he took his arm and grabbed his guard down.
This one. I got the red light.
But he took his guard, but he took his arm like this and grabbed it and took his guard down. But pow! Yeah, he took his arm and took the high guard down. And pow! Like dog. That was a tough fight to watch, bro. Because he really
give a shit what none of y'all say. I don't care. Lomachenko whooped Gary Russell ass that night. I don't give a shit. Don't
say that to town, nigga.
I'm sorry, town. Listen.
You said they messed his scale up.
They messed with the scale. I don't care what nobody say. He had a faulty scale. No, town.
He blamed it on his strength conditioning coach.
Trying to say that there was a strength. No, you got beat up.
And it's on YouTube. I'll put the link in the I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Give me a minute. My homie sent me the link. Yeah, bruh. Nigga.
He got taxed.
I don't know what
that's one of the hardest fights. You're right. That's a hard fight to watch.
That nigga grabbed his guard down, nigga. Lomachenko, man. I ain't gonna lie. I like dirty fighters, bro. Dirty buff. Dirty.
I like Bernard Hopkins too.
Nigga took his guard down with his front too, bro. Trying to find
that guard down. Yeah.
Okay, as soon as he grabbed it down, pow! It beat the shit out of Gary Russell. We gotta admit
he did that shit to Comey. He do that to every fight he fight. He did that shit to Comey.
It wasn't like the Gary Russell fight, bro. It wasn't like that one, bro. That shit was, bro. They let that white boy come across the street, bro, and take a belt.
Al will never forgive you for that. You gotta give Al a pint of your blood.
He probably was like, "No, let's not make this fight. I can get him, Al. You sure? Yeah, I can get him.
I promise you, I can get him."
Come back to the back, get that phone call.
Gary,
what happened?
You can get him.
On my scale, man. This nigga right here got the wrong scale. I was 5 pounds off. Too light.
Nigga said he was too light. How you too light? But you ain't take a day off since God knows when.
Yeah, because he said the scale was here it goes. Scale was it wasn't right. Oh, let me mute myself real quick so this shit don't play. Hold on. You better go. Hold on. I better watch this shit before they take it down. My bad. Yeah, watch this shit before they take it down because they will take this shit down expeditiously. Hold on. Yeah, they will take this shit down. Because this is the first time my boy said he seen the fight. I never really thought to watch it again. It's hard for me to watch. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button for your boy. Appreciate it.
Smash the like button.
Yeah, or thumbs down. I really don't care. But yeah, I'm just putting it
or thumbs it down, peasants.
Yeah, watch it. Yeah, because he said the same. But there was one where he grabbed the guard down like pow. I was like, ooh. Look how this nigga looking right here. He knew he messed up right here.
She said, "Yeah, you know you done messed up, right?"
Yeah, because he had came off a loss too, bro. He had lost to Salido.
So Gary probably thought he was sweet.
Yeah, Gary had like 16 quick fights in a row. Quick, Loma does that all this fight, but no, how he did Gary Russell, that shit was fire, bro. Pow! They don't show you the picture you are looking for some reason weird, but the pic you looking for really show how big. Yeah, the one I'm looking for. That's crazy. That's
shit out of Gary Russell. I'm sorry, bro.
Coffee, my buddy, Coffee Universe. Subscribe to Coffee. He said Kobe.
What's going on?
He said Kofi. He said Kofi, get your bum ass out of here.
What?
He said that. That nigga really looking for that shit too. He said that. I'm about to start a fight. West Coast versus East Coast. You East Coast. You East Coast. I fought East Coast.
He said, "No, your Halloween costume is whack. You pimp, but you broke pimp."
He said, "He smash the like button, share content all social media." He said,
"Oh, you Chinese and all that shit. You must like that Wu-Tang stuff. Wu-Tang. I can't defend the walk. We don't like that shit over here. We crip walk over it." Remember what the
Mike
nigga
said?
Remember what the nigga said?
Hold on. Go ahead.
Remember what the nigga said? If it had not been for the Lord, I would not have had not been walking into my life. Said, don't nobody say that near another way you say that near another.
He said, "Man, my powder." Gary didn't want to fight. I remember him complaining about why he had to fight Loma. Hey, if you could find that, that'd be clutch.
What?
Him? You want me to fight him?
He said, "No, I gotta fight him."
No problem, Al. Bob, I crush him. Look how you looking at the looking. He couldn't even look the nigga in his eye.
Must break him.
Sometimes the stare down tell you a lot about a fight, bro.
This fight?
Yeah, it was probably on Golden Boy.
Oh, I must break him.
Look how he looking down. He looking at his chest.
Yeah,
look at Loma.
Yeah, he was afraid. He was afraid.
Yeah, that motherfucker said him.
They probably met in the amateurs before.
Not him. I fight Monkey Boy anytime you want.
Anytime. I will fight. Listen, with Gary Russell, I fight anytime. He say always, Mr. Lomachenko, always, Mr. But never send offer. That's not real. It's not real. No. He doesn't want to fight again.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
That nigga don't want to fight him ever again. He said he was gonna beat him at 135. Nigga,
yeah, I'm like, man, he wouldn't even fight Devin Haney at 135.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't fighting that nigga. I'm sorry, and I don't like the bash Gary Russell. You're a dope dude. I feel like he's one of the most solid fighters at PBC, but
good googly moogly.
He got his ass beat.
What you think about Ryan Garcia taking on Sweet Pea Tevin Farmer?
That shit ain't gonna happen.
I think it will. Tevin Farmer ain't fought in like 2 years.
I don't believe Ryan gonna fight anybody that he call out.
Man, come on, 2 years.
Why he don't want to fight?
Why y'all?
You just come on, man. You just ruined my whole mood. You just ruined my whole mood, man.
Come on, man.
And you know damn well that you see this whole poster right here. You know they ain't talk about not one subject on this fucking poster. Them niggas talk about 7.
He coming out the closet though.
Facts, they do.
Why Mickey Bay keep fucking interviewing over there, man?
Yeah, for what?
He did an interview again. It said right here. He said, he got it right here. Said Ryan Garcia just steal Devin Haney's coach, Mickey Bay. Oh, he stole the coach. My bad.
Oh shit! Oh, Mickey Baker was supposed to fight.
They probably lying. They talking about the Discord that Blue Blood supposed to have somebody from Terrence Crawford team come on yesterday. Did that ever happen?
No, I didn't hear nothing about that shit. I'm sorry. Like, come on, yo, bro. I seen, like, let's be honest. I seen in my YouTube feed this fool talking about some exclusive per Blue Blood Sports TV. What fucking exclusive does he break? Oh, you mean the shit that he steal from CJ? Those are the exclusives he break. Like, right, stop it,
boy. Oh wow, that's the boy. Blue Blood Sports TV.
If you got it, Blue Blood, what do you mean? I'm back with.
Anytime somebody say Blue Blood, say something, or he said, and our source is Blue Blood, nigga, I gotta definitely double check that.
Yeah, you gotta cross your T's and dot your I's, because that nigga over there.
I love the poorly educated.
They spent his ass. That shit crazy, but yeah, I mean, Sweet Pea ain't fought like 2-3 years.
He literally ain't fought since he got his ass beat by.
Yeah, why you fighting the dude that beat his ass and not the dude who why you fighting the dude who got his ass beat and didn't fight the dude who beat him up? Because the dude who beat him up, he on the same side of the street. Yeah, he fought since 1/30/2020, January 30, 2020. It should be over 2 years if they fight April 2nd. He fought
literally a month and a half before the pandemic dropped.
Yeah, basically. Hell yeah. Like not even a month and a half. And he fought like about a month and a half. I remember like they shut down right after my birthday. I enjoyed my birthday.
Yeah, what?
Well, Tevin Farmer ain't hurting for money neither though. He about to be the sacrificial lamb. You know, Golden Boy don't like black people. Tevin Farmer, you better double check your contract.
Yeah, they better make sure he. Well, what was Tevin Farmer getting paid? Like a couple 800,000. You better make sure they get 1 point. He better make sure they get 1.5.
Fact. Double it. 1.5. If not, man, I ain't moving unless it's 1.5.
Double it.
And I need the 1 million up front.
Up front. Give me the 0.5.
0.5 on the back.
Remember when A got beat by Pacquiao and he grabbed his check? He said, "I'm about to go back to selling bricks." He better make sure that 5 is running. It was after Ryan hit him with the phantom punch, because I don't trust them at all. They gonna try to.
My shit been tripping again.
You can't hear me?
All right, I think I can hear you now.
All right.
I mean, it is what it is. I ain't mad at Tevin Farmer as long as the money right is right.
Yeah, the money got to be right. It definitely got to be right.
I mean, it is what it is.
CJ,
East Coast. You
East Coast. I fuck East Coast. You still can't hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. Yo.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm good. It's my headphones. I hear you now.
All right. Yeah, but
shit,
I'm trying to look at the chat. This is my first time using this StreamYard on my computer, so I'm a little.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I said before, Ryan Garcia easily, bro. Devin Farmer can't hurt him. I mean, Devin Farmer can't hurt him.
He can't do nothing to. I mean, Ryan Garcia probably have difficulty hitting him, but we don't know if Tevin Farmer still got the fleet of footness. And Tevin Farmer defense to me was always overrated because he always just stood there in the pocket. He was more of a waist upper body guy.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't see him winning. You can't stop Ryan. How you gonna knock him out? Jojo Diaz could find you. Why can't Ryan?
Yeah, Jojo beat his ass.
He was blinking like something wrong. He said with the extra weight. He gonna be look like a different fighter.
Listen, man. I can't even blame Tevin because he wanted to fight. Tevin should have been for Tank years ago. That should have been a step up fight for Tank on the Mayweather McGregor undercard.
You know,
I feel like
I feel like Tank is ready finally.
Ready to fight Tevin Farmer. He's showing me good things, and I feel like we should be putting him in there with Tevin Farmer next fight. We gonna have Leonard. We gonna to pay Tevin. We gonna sell my big Birkin, the Croc skin. That costs about a good 1.5. That should be enough to cover Tevin's expenses. We gonna make that fight happen.
He said my big Birkin.
His fucking Birkin.
He said father, uncle, favorite sports and Bible channel. He said if Tevin Farmer is doomed. Well, he wasn't fighting anyway.
Nah, he ain't.
This ain't nothing but a bonus. This ain't shit but a post bonus check.
He's selling his legacy to a
Backstreet Boy.
This man only has one punch, the left hook. Every other punch is not.
He got no power.
I'm talking about Ryan. I'm not talking about Tevin.
Oh.
Ryan Tevin definitely got a left hook. I wish you was right now to get up and knock your left hook and make it out the trash.
Hey man, I ain't gonna hit him so hard them eyeballs will be spinning, bro.
What you eating? Some shrimp?
I'm eating Nigerian food called eba with some fish.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but it sounds good. You
ain't Dr. Blake, you ain't eating no funyo? Why you ain't got no funyo on your plate?
I don't know. I just go home.
Said whatever was in that motherfucker, I'm about to heat it up or you about to eat it. I don't blame you. But Tevin about to go for that. Let's take a long walk after dark.
Yo, facts. He definitely about to do that, CJ. You know he from Philly too.
Yo, CJ, when was the last time you fought?
1/30/2020. January 30th, 2020.
Wait, did Eddie Hunt drop him the moment he lost that belt?
Yeah, duh.
He had no use for him. What are you talking about?
I got $50 for your next fight, nigga.
That's hilarious, man.
He ain't with Lou DiBella no more, right?
I don't know who you with. Who you with? Bernie Mac.
Who you with? Who you with?
Who the fuck is that guy?
That's what Lou DiBella said when he seen Tevin next time.
What's that guy?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I read that thing that Bob Aaron said about Devin Haney. And I was reading it in Bob Aaron's voice. That shit made it more hilarious. He said that. You saw what he said, CJ? That no one in Australia knows who Devin Haney is?
Did you know George Camboso said that nobody coming to see neither one of them.
So that's why matter. You should make the fight with Tank.
What'd you say? Tank might stretch him.
You gotta drag Tank in the ring. Literally.
The Tank might stretch him.
Like how TBE says, kicking and screaming.
Yeah, you gotta keep kicking and screaming. Grab him by his little legs.
His little puny ass legs.
You think Keith Feldman gonna win?
I don't care, bro.
Yo, wait. I haven't seen much of the guy that Gary Russell's fighting. You good? People say he fights similar to Pacquiao.
You saw him fight.
He fought in the Pacquiao Ugas undercard.
Yeah, I probably saw that. I don't remember it though.
You saw
You
it.
talking about
I
Barrios?
remember watching Ugas piece up Pacquiao.
He fought on the Ugas Pacquiao undercard. Henry, not Pacquiao Thurman.
Who are you talking about?
The Gary Russell's.
Whoa, what you gotta do? Kill your food and skin it?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know what he. It's like he's
sound like
fighting.
you cooking. It sounds like you cooking crack. You breaking down.
Oh my god!
No.
You'll have the UK break down this door.
Nah, I do. I just didn't want to say that.
It sounds like he's breaking up work. What you doing? You breaking up
Yeah,
work?
dude.
Eating at the same time. You know you're not supposed to eat around drugs, right?
Bro, he said, Mr. Aaron, with all due respect, they're not coming in to watch Hania Lomachenko. They're coming to watch their emperor return home with all the belts after taking over boxing. These belts are Australia's and Greece's, and they're going to need an army to take them from us.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
I'm tired of these. I'm tired of these 6-month champions talking like they've been doing this.
6 months? It ain't even been 6.
His next fight is in 6 months.
He's a 6-week champion.
6 weeks.
He's a 6-week champion, Henry.
What's that?
He worse than Tio. At least
Andy Ruiz was talking. When he gonna drop? When he gonna back out the drop top Phantom like Andy Ruiz did? Because I'm waiting for that. These are the signs of a 6-month champion.
They like, oh yeah, you gonna need an army. Send in the Matrix. Loma's gonna be like,
Yo, Henry.
I hear.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying, yeah. Why did these dudes obsessed with having homecoming fights when they always get their ass whipped in front of their freaking hometown?
Because the hometown pay you the most.
The past 3 years, I've seen a lot of people go to their hometown and damn near get put on a cross.
Charlo,
Heard,
Charlo,
J-Rock,
Jared Hudd. When I saw Jared Hudd come
his home.
Yeah, he did. I thought he fought in Texas.
Castano was in San Antonio.
No, I'm talking about
Jamal
Montiel.
Him and Monty. Yeah, they had a classic.
When I saw Jared Hudd come out in a cape, I saw the Incredibles one where they were saying how capes always end up bad. When I saw this dude come out in a cape, I knew he was gonna lose.
The dude they got caught.
Yeah, when he got caught in the plane.
In that plane, yeah.
I saw that. I was like, nah, Jared Hudd definitely loses. This man coming out in a cape in his hometown.
Did you hear Kovalev fighting a Chinese guy on Triller? Yeah, Min Fang Long or something like that. Yeah, that dude undefeated.
What'd you say about Egg Foo Young? I'm hungry.
Kovalev is actually fighting
somebody said sandwich.
I heard Anthony Yard versus Boatsi's been negotiated.
Word?
Yeah, I don't believe Eddie Hearn. So he said he's fighting Fang Long Ming.
Yeah, Eddie Hearn said that did you see Conor Benn's potential next opponent?
Maurice Hooker, seen it.
Yeah, he got winning.
Conor Ben.
Come on, why are you asking him?
What kind of crazy ass question is that? Maurice Hooker is a 140. He's not a 147. He'll never win a fight at 147.
CJ, he was your fight of the year.
I got Fang Long. I got Fang Long upset. He fighting at 185 too. Kovalev left.
Only because
Kovalev fighting at cruiserweight.
Only because I'm hungry, CJ. I got Egg Foo Young winning.
There you go, right there.
No, I don't got him winning. I'm sorry. Yo, play the cheesy. Play the cheesy drop.
Fang Long. What's wrong with Fang Long, bro?
Nah, I see that.
Man, he was old as hell.
Nope.
He's 33. His alias is Cold Blooded.
Cold Blooded.
He look old as hell, man.
Come on, he about to stop.
No. Go down. Keep going down. Let me see something.
He fought Adam Denise. I don't know the rest of these dudes.
Man, this old ass man.
Well, of course you don't know the rest of these dudes.
Devontae.
I barely know who this guy is.
Kovalev ain't no spring chicken. He ain't fought like 3 years.
He ain't fought since Canelo. Him and Canelo had a stage.
2019.
Oh yeah, because
okay, let me stop, man. I was about to say something out of pocket.
Look at that. He didn't even have a 3-month turnaround with Canelo. Canelo brought him in there, hit him with the ping pang boom.
Basically two.
Canelo said, "This is when you drop. This is when you drop now, my friend."
Canelo hit him with the bachata and
You know that
fight nobody.
You fight nobody.
Hold on, you know the zone was trying to sue him for streaming the Canelo. What Canelo fight was he streaming?
The
Rocky,
first one.
No, not Rocky Fielding. The other one.
The Smith.
The Smiths. Yeah, the Liam Callum.
Yo, I swear Adrian Broner was streaming Wilder Fury 1.
That nigga, we got pro. Y'all talking about we need to buy fights. You got pro boxers out here streaming the fights on Instagram. Remember AB streamed the Wilder Fury. What was it? The Wilder Fury 2 he streamed on Instagram?
Yeah. No, it was the first one. No, yeah.
Yo,
it was the first one. This man was streaming the main card and everything.
That's about the fans and the boxers out here with million streaming fights.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Where the money at? We fans. We broke fans. What about the boxer streaming the fight for the fans, man? Did you hear Kovalev? They say Camboso is taking his sweet time, man, to make a division just to fight some man. He should have just fought a tune-up and came back and got cooked.
Yo,
he should have just fought a tune-up, came back here, and then sacrificed himself to Loma.
I don't understand, but I don't understand people like Kovalev. I don't understand people like Camboso. Camboso out here acting like we really care about him. What he doing with his life? Like, yo, fam, you fighting?
You're not a celebrity, bro.
You doing undisputed, or you gonna get foot pivoted by Lomachenko until you collapse? Like, that's the only thing that's gonna happen.
He not even undisputed. I ain't never seen belts get milk like this before, bro.
Like,
he don't realize that he's not in a glamour division. Nobody gives a shit about your weight class right now. None of the stars are fighting each other, and you're not a star.
Man, he's on that same shit that Tio was on.
But the difference is this: Tio beat a guy who everybody had as top pound for pound, and Tio held his belts. Tio held his belts for more than 6 weeks.
Tio beat a 2-time champion to become a champion.
Exactly.
This man he did technically beat a 2-time champion to become a champion because Tio is a 2-time champ. But
then again,
he out here tweeting like we really care about.
I rewatched that fight, man. If Tio wasn't obsessed with trying to get the knockout in the first round, Tio could have been that dude.
I think Derek Rozier trains him. Oh, the
Tio could have been that dude.
Fang Long. Yeah, Fang Long. Shout out to Fang Long. I went for Fang Long. They fight at 100. They fight at 185 pounds. By the way,
George Camboso out here acting like we don't know his next fate. You gonna get cooked by Devin, or Lomachenko gonna foot pivot.
You better hope that nigga don't lose. He gonna be calling niggas out by name.
Lomachenko about to foot pivot this boy to death. He gonna collapse. You seen how Comey was looking? You seen how he had Comey looking in the ninth round?
What it say? It ain't Devin.
No. The worst one there was what's his name? Was what Tio did to Comey in the first 3 rounds, bro.
No, and if it ain't Devin, it's Comey. If it ain't Devin, it's Loma. Either way, he about to lose, bro. I don't care. Like, just tell me who the next guy to take your O. Just let us know.
I agree. I agree with him.
Like, he's really acting like. He's acting
I feel like Devin. If Devin's gonna have problems with someone, he's gonna have problems with someone that can really punch. And at the moment, the person that can really punch.
If he win, he gonna be out here naming y'all niggas off by name. He said, "Hold on, Max. I have a list of niggas I call Henry."
The one they call Kobe 2K fan.
He's like,
you better write this list tonight.
And this fool down here at the lower right corner called James Harden, even though I know that's not James Harden.
Hold on.
No, he probably gonna see Henry's. He probably gonna see Henry's bid and think Henry James Harden, man.
Hold on. He says that Donald Banks super chat, that guy Kovalev is about to fight is trash. Kovalev should stop him. This guy that used to train at the same gym as me fought Fang Long, horrible fighter.
Oh damn! So maybe I shouldn't pick Egg Foo Young. Speaking of Egg Foo
Young, like you the one to call me horrible fighter. You get in the ring today.
You gonna fight me?
You gonna fight Donald Banks and shit.
You gonna put up with Donald Banks and say, "Yo, let's do 3 rounds."
Donald, I hold.
Speaking of people fighting bums. Yo, what's Triple G doing?
He's waiting to fight. He's waiting to fight your cousin Murata.
Is he fighting in Japan?
Yes, April 2nd.
Yo. So that guy gonna be juiced to the. He's gonna allegedly be juiced to the gills. Hey, I might have to watch that.
Him versus your cousin Murata.
Yo, listen.
I'm gonna have to watch that, man.
Listen, fellas. I got to peel because I got a hot date. But y'all.
I thought nigga said he had to pee. I'm like, nigga, okay, go pee.
No, peel.
Oh, I heard you.
Yo, what color is her forearm?
What?
What color is her arm?
Mayonnaise Nation.
What color is her arm?
Mayo.
She's a
pale.
She said pale.
She. If you asking what region is she from, my brother?
No. I'm asking what color. I'm asking if somebody was to grab her by her forearm, what color would it be?
Miracle Whip.
Red.
Mayo.
It would be so if you was to grab her by her forearm, it would turn what color?
Red.
Yeah, brother.
Thank you. Fish, blue fish.
What color is her arm? Hold on, what color is her arm?
It's pale. Listen, but she's Puerto Rican.
Hey, man,
I got a question to ask y'all. I got a question to ask y'all before I go there. Swine, my brothers.
My brothers. We don't play in the snow though. But you know,
I haven't touched that. I haven't touched that swan since 1999.
Nah, CJ, go to Puerto Rican don't count. Puerto Rican don't count.
Puerto Rican don't count. It don't count.
It don't count. I agree with you.
In New York, Puerto Rican is black.
That's true. That's true.
It is.
No. So see, she's Puerto Rican, like you said, right?
Yes.
All right. So that's a yellow arm. That's not the arm that I was.
Yellow. Yeah, it's no. I don't play in the snow.
All right.
I don't play in the snow. But y'all brothers stay cool. I'm gonna watch the replay. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, share, and dislike if you a peasant and you a hater. And make sure that when you enter this chat and when you enter this show, y'all make sure y'all have a sandwich ready for you boy 87.
He said make sure you have a sandwich.
Yo, so
okay, what y'all think about Ugas sparring Lara for Spence?
It ain't helping.
That's a terrible sparring partner.
It ain't helping.
It's gonna help you. Well, how does Lara help you? They don't fight like Spence.
No, it's the pace, and Lara don't fight at a fast pace.
Southpaw then. Okay then.
Lara don't fight at no fast pace. Ugas got a better chance.
He should spar Boo Boo.
Now, Ugas, if he want to help himself, he should go get one of them hungry 140s or something somewhere.
I think it's a good sparring. They both got identical height. Lara got a little way longer reach. I think it's good because he gonna walk Spence down anyway. I think he gonna put Spence on the back foot anyway.
Hey man, he was trying to be on Bud's good terms so he can get Bud to be a sparring partner, get Bud to spar in Southpaw.
that really ain't gonna help Lara help him more than Bud because Lara actually gonna have the he really gonna have his benefit and his, he really gonna want Ugas to win.
Wait, Lara the one with I swear Lara got attractive wife.
You said what?
Fine too. Yeah, he's probably fine too. So, but he got to cut the ring off on Errol anyway.
I did.
This is my opinion.
Earl's one of them fighters. He coming straight forward.
Keep fighting after this fight, I'm retiring.
Well, hold on, Dr. Blick, one at a time. Errol's coming straight forward. So Ugas' best chance is to learn how to step over, fight with pace, and control the lead foot. And Lara's not helping him with none of that because Lara moved left and right too much. Errol's straight line.
Yeah, straight down the middle.
Angles. Errol's straight line, then angles. Lara is angles only.
That is true. Man, I think he plan to put Errol on the back foot anyway. That's how I look at it.
You think he's going towards him?
That could work, but
that could work. That's how you guys fight.
That could work, but you definitely get eating a lot of big shit from Errol Spence. Errol Spence, the last person you want to walk straight line to, he needs you to do that. So if you feel like that's your way,
you're gonna if it don't work out, you're gonna be freaking Mikey Garcia 2.0.
No, Ugas take chances. Ugas take chances though.
That's what I'm saying. That straight line shit is not gonna work.
He has to take chances, man. You know what happens if he loses?
But that's how he fight. He walk you down. And Errol ain't fought nobody who would target like Ugas neither, who get his head off the line.
Well, you think Ugas have enough power to hurt Errol?
Yeah.
Wait, you think Ugas got better head movement than Porter?
Hell yeah. It's more educational though.
Yeah, Porter's more like I'm coming at you like a bulldog head movement.
Yeah, like his feet is real, but Ugas got better. He got way better.
Okay, good description of Porter, man. Porter is the Russell Westbrook of freaking thing. He fights when he knows how to fight at one speed a lot of the time, man.
No, I just feel somebody like Ugas is just gonna have to bite down on fight night and try to take the fight over. Who he spars is just to stay sharp.
Well, it might sound messed up. Ugas gonna have the mentality. I'm gonna see if that car accident really did hurt him.
Ugas always walk you down though. That's a fact.
He walk you down, but Ugas don't fight people with this much activity.
That's true, man.
But
Ugas is not really a high volume guy.
But that's the thing about he's a counter puncher though. So Errol he gonna plan to take Errol value down anyway. It's best that Errol throw a lot of punches. They give him more to counter on. He might move. The only way taking that volume down is if you can take away Errol's jab. He probably can.
I'm not saying I'm just saying he has to take away the jab to take down Errol's volume.
I mean, Ugas is really hard to hit if you really look at it, bro. That's why Pacquiao really couldn't hit him.
I feel like the Pacquiao example is probably one of the worst ones because the
Sean Porter.
Yeah, but those people got like T-Rex arms.
He said he should have sparred Cody Crowley, the guy threw 1,000 punches in his last fight. He's a big ass. But the thing about it is Spence don't really fight like him. Spence is more of an upright guy. Cody Crowley kind of get under you. You know what I'm saying? He kind of crouches down, then pipes up. The thing about Spence, Spence ain't been fighting aggressive since he beat Ocampo.
No, he's been fighting aggressive. He just been fighting people. The way he fought Danny, you would have thought Danny
Danny Garcia.
The man didn't take a step back till the 9th round. He was on top of Danny.
And he didn't even hurt the nigga.
I'm not talking about her.
No, CJ, there's not a lot of people that hurt Danny Garcia.
We didn't speak about how the power came in. We just talking about what you.
Danny Garcia just didn't take no chances, bro.
Okay,
but Danny Garcia never really takes chances, man. He's like
he's a counter puncher. But if you talking about perfect punch, you talk about Lara. I'm telling you about Ugas, bro. He has not been fighting aggressively, bro. Like not just throwing punches, throwing punches with conviction. He don't have no conviction on his shots. He's just fighting the right guys. He fighting the right guys that's not capitalized. These niggas coming for a paycheck, bro. Difference between
he wants to show his.
Are we talking about Errol Spence? Or Errol Spence in his but like you're right.
People say he's a walk down guy, but he wants to show his boxing skills.
Get the fuck out of here, man. If I tell you this, if he opened up, he ain't fought nobody as strong as Ugas.
Oh my God. Ugas big as hell, bro. Ugas big as hell, bro.
I heard, man.
When the last time he fought somebody, bro? When's the last time he pulled up on a nigga and hurt him? Errol Spence.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. I heard in the streets, CJ. I heard in the streets that Errol Spence be hitting heavyweights in the stomach. He be dropping them in sparring.
Like I said, he have never.
That's years ago, bro. That's years ago when he was a lot fresher.
I'm chatting shit. I'm chatting shit, man.
We go up and down his damn resume, right? Who has he fought that's gonna walk to him that's slick like Ugas?
Who has Ugas fought that was good as Errol Spence Jr.?
Yo, CJ, you need to get a Keith Thurman clip, the man down clip.
Hold on,
but that man didn't go down. What happened, DJ?
Who has Ugas fought that's as good as Errol Spence Jr.?
Shit, Sean Porter.
Okay, thank you, CJ. That's how you want to look at it. Okay.
I mean, I can look at it that way. Sean Porter. You said Ugas, right?
Who has Ugas fought that's good as Errol Spence Jr.? You said Sean.
Man, I mean, let me look on this resume.
Had it not been for that knockdown, do you think, objectively speaking, it would have been a robbery? It would have been a robbery if it wasn't for that knockdown.
Hold on.
I ain't gonna hold it.
Hold on. Let me talk to Henry real quick. What about Amir Ahman? He's just as good as Spence.
No, he's not. Oh my God.
Amir Ahman is not a bum, bro. He just ran up against Adrian Granados, bro. That was just a bad style for him.
I'm not saying nothing about him. I'm just saying he's not on Errol Spence level.
He said,
At one
Arson,
point
I
in
never
time, he
seen.
was though.
Arson, I never seen.
I need to see more.
He said, I never seen EJ fight on the back foot. He asked who he fought back. He fought
he fought Mikey Garcia on the back foot.
Yeah, the back foot, yeah. So yeah, he fought on the back foot.
He should have stopped Mikey. That was not a back foot fight.
He didn't want it. He didn't want to.
He should have
stopped.
It's
not stopping Mikey. They gave Mikey the opportunity to quit. They gave Mikey the opportunity to quit the fight two times.
Errol Spence wanted to get a couple rounds.
One at a time. Go ahead, Henry.
They gave Mikey the opportunity to quit that fight 2 times. Errol said, I'm tired. You over punching. You're not punching to hurt him no more. You're going to get tired if you just punching for speed when that's not your natural thing to do.
Yeah, but mind
you, bro, this guy is a blown up. He's a blown up featherweight, and you couldn't stop him, bro. Stop that.
Let me say this though. Errol Spence on his inner Goku, man. He trying to throw that sense beam back to Mikey Garcia to give him a chance to recover, man. That's why he didn't stop.
They gave him 2 chances to quit that fight. They gave him 2 chances to quit that fight.
To give him
Mikey
tried to give him a chance to make it through the fight, man. You see Mikey Garcia, how he putting his hand up when he was surviving each round? He's like, yes.
Let me tell you this. If Tommy Hearns would have went 12 rounds with Mikey Garcia, nobody would respect Tommy Hearns as a opponent.
But that's not the same guy, bro.
No, but we talking about historically, bro.
Tommy Hearns a better puncher than Errol.
Tommy Hearns got more killer instinct.
Tommy Hearns a better punching punchers. That nigga just don't know how to. He just take what he giving, bro. He don't take no more, no less. Errol Spence is that type of guy. He take what he giving.
He smothered Mikey. He punched Mikey so much he thought the ref was gonna stop the fight. They asked him, Mikey, do you want the fight to be over? Like, you getting cooked. Like AB said, you getting cooked. Trust me, he's getting cooked.
You gotta take it. He didn't take. Errol Spence tried to close him out, but he
didn't have 900 punches on Mikey. He was doing
okay, and that make it worse.
Crawford, if that was Terence Crawford would probably be 400 to 500 punches.
Yo, jokes aside,
I couldn't hear both of y'all.
Jokes aside, he should have at least dropped him. He didn't drop him.
You said he threw him.
His last knockdown was cool. Sean Porter scratching the canvas.
Hold on. So you said, like, you know, you got to throw 900 punches. Like, bro, this nigga didn't have a dent on him, bro.
At all, bro.
Yeah, Mikey had no swelling, nothing.
Hold on. But that ain't for lack of. Errol Spence is just somebody that take what he's given. He not taking no more. Then Errol Spence is
Errol Spence got a damn good jab. He can open niggas up with that jab, bro. I've seen him open niggas up with that jab.
We gotta get some order in here, man. Come on, Dr. Blick, you can't speak. He's speaking over everybody. But hold on. Go ahead, Dr. Blick. Then Chris, you can get in there. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that Martin guy. He looked like he hurt Mikey more than Errol did, man. That Spanish dude, Chris. The one that Mikey Garcia lost to.
Sandor Martin.
Whatever. Yeah, he looked like he hurt Mikey Garcia more than Errol did. My only issue with Errol Spence is that I feel like he's not willing to get stuck in as much as he used to, man. That it's like something holding him back from getting stuck in. And against the right fighter, man, that's gonna be his detriment, man. But I don't think Ugas is that fighter. I think he's beating Ugas. Ugas got a chance. Ugas is a great fighter, but I think Errol Spence beating him. I think the activity and the volume is gonna be too much for him.
Okay, now to what Dr. Blick was saying in terms of Errol not getting stuck in. Prior to even the car accident, I saw that too. He can't make weight comfortably no more, dog. That's a big 147-pound dude, bro. There's a reason why they used to call Errol Spence weight bully Spence when he was in his prime. When he was that's crazy to say this. When he was in his prime.
Look at the PBC promotional picture of Errol Spence next to Mikey Garcia. Errol Spence was fat. He was out of shape. He was fat as hell. If CJ, if you can get on the promotion, the PBC face off, he looked fat in that picture, man. He looked fat as hell.
Yeah, because he probably walk around like 170, 180, bro, for a 147-pound fighter. How many times are you going to keep cutting that weight, bro? Mind you, he's muscular. And he's muscular, bro. He's muscular. He's actually in shape, bro. So that's natural, healthy muscle he's taking off his body to make a weight class that he shouldn't have even been making, bro. He started his career as a junior middleweight. I thought he was going to be a junior middleweight guy. No, he went to 147 and really did good, but fucked his career up because of how many weight cuts, how many grueling camps, bro. Yo, bro, and he's fighting in hot gyms against guys that punching hard and really trying to hurt you every time, bro. So at the end of the day, there was wear and tear there. Now to Ugas and Spence, right? Ugas does really well against southpaws, but at the end of the day, what Ugas, my thing is, if Ugas can neutralize Errol's jab and his activity, he wins that fight because Ugas is not like one punch knockout merchant, but he has enough concussive power to hurt Errol. But his type of power, he's gonna his power is gonna hurt you longer and longer and longer. You'd rather fight a Terence Crawford that has punching power that can take you out within a couple rounds than a fight of Ugas, because Ugas can hurt you for a long period of time, bro. Because people don't understand. Head injuries come from punchers that don't knock people out with one shot. It's accumulative. But like if you look at Manny Pacquiao, his last fight was really a painful one for him because on the real, he took a horrible beating, bro. Pacquiao took a bad beating. I don't think people understand. Like, yo, you can survive a Marquez overhand right knockout better than you can survive an accumulation of right hooks. Hard right hooks too, because there was some of those shots that Manny took because he got some balls, he has some cojones. But there was some of those shots that if I was the ref, I would have stopped the fight. I don't care how competitive Manny was. It's just it was similar to when you remember when Floyd fought Gennaro Hernandez, right? And Floyd was just beating up on Gennaro Hernandez. It didn't look like he was hurting Gennaro Hernandez, but it was just a cumulative beating. So I see Ugas, if Ugas can, implement his jab and what he does against southpaws against Spence, I don't think Spence is going to do real well against Ugas, bro. And against people like Danny Garcia, you remember CJ? Remember when Danny Garcia was tired to fight him? I said damn, that's a tough fight coming back. Then Danny Garcia laid an egg, bro. I thought Danny was going to step to him and throw one of them crazy retarded left hooks that he landed on people. He did it.
That's what fighting at a good pace does to you. It takes away, if you don't know how to fight if you can't keep up with a guy who fights at a higher pace than you, what you just said you thought Danny was going to do, he can't work that into fighting at this high pace.
Yeah, but Danny don't step to dudes. Danny don't double up the jab. Danny's not aggressive like that. Danny's like a guy, I want you to come to me and I'm going to counter you. And you can't do that with a guy that has a longer jab than you and throws more punches than you. Because let's really keep it a buck. Angel Garcia gave Danny some very good advice, and Danny didn't follow it. This guy just came.
Pacing.
He ain't like the way that shit felt.
It's the
Danny
pace,
Garcia
bro.
He's a counter. If you're a real counter, but he can't do that with Ugas. Unless Ugas really a good counter puncher, he can't do that. You can't open up and throw a lot of punches versus a counter versus. That's why people didn't throw a lot of punches versus Floyd, unless they was able to get on the inside of Floyd.
The difference is that Ugas admires his.
Ugas go to the body real well too, though. Ugas really hurt niggas to the body. But I'm telling you this: if Ugas wants to beat Errol Spence, Errol throws a lot of punches, right? He has to hit Errol in the body real hard, bro. Because let's keep it a buck. One thing about alcohol, we know this. Errol Spence is, known to like a drink. One thing about alcohol, and especially a left hook to the liver, once you have fat on your liver, bro, that really damages you, because your liver deals with your blood and everything. It deals with the toxins and everything. So now your body's more in a toxic state. So imagine Ugas landing one of them looping nasty left uppercuts or right uppercuts to the body, and it catches Errol on the liver some funny type of way, bro. Earl's not gonna want to open up and get hit with them type of shots, so that's gonna leave him open for them overhand rights and straight right hands and Ugas's combinations.
Somebody like Ugas gotta understand, you fighting somebody who's more athletic than you. His health may be iffy.
I don't even know. I don't even think. I don't even believe that to be true. If there is an athletic gap, it ain't big.
It's a big enough gap that he could control the early rounds. Like he could win 7 of these rounds just off activity, and Ugas could have a great fight.
Well, yeah, I agree with you. I think I can agree.
I agree with that. I agree with that assertion. But if this was prior to the car accident, I think Errol would have beaten Ugas. I think easy. Errol can beat Ugas easy. But now that athletic advantage that people are talking about, I don't think Errol has that, because also gotta remember, bro, the guy eye popped out his face, B. So Errol gonna have to be very careful. Like Errol can't play the earmuff game and catch and shoot.
That's another thing. That's what he gotta have to do. He don't even catch and shoot for real. He but that's the one thing. When he go into that earmuff, Ugas gotta run combinations, bro. Up and down.
Up and down, and he has to land. Ugas seems to like landing that looping overhand right or a straight right hand. If any of those things land on that man's eye, the fight will be stopped. It will be stopped, bro. It will be stopped, because the type of injury that we're dealing with here, detached retina, it took Sugar Ray Leonard years. I repeat to you, years to come back from that.
I don't think it was that, bro.
So at the end of the day, what happened to his eye then? What happened to his eye? Who punched him in his shit that hard for his eye to be that messed up? What happened?
Garcia.
I don't know. I don't know if it's Garcia, because that's a long time between Garcia to you getting hit and sparring with headgear. I don't know. It might have been something else, that he went through at the crib or whatever situation may be. Because if he tore his retina, bro, there's no way he back this early, bro.
Yeah, that's how you can know that's not what happened, bro. No way, shape, or form.
Something else had to happen, bro. Hold on. Unless he's doing a Paulo Malignaggi and sparring without headgear.
No, bro.
He probably was sparring without headgear.
That's not.
And if that's the case, he should have fired Derek James right then and there, because he doesn't.
Well, no, that's usually a fighter. That's a fighter's thing. Because Paulie got cut before one of his fights.
You're finding probably your most lucrative fight of your career, and you say,
you're not sparring with headgear.
You know what, guys? I'm gonna take off the headgear. I'm gonna take off the headgear for the Pacquiao fight. After all of this shit that happened to my face and neck and head, and I'm like, no.
Well, that shit sounds sick, bro.
Hold on, but the difference is he probably do it. I mean, I'm not saying I don't know anything, but I'm just saying hypothetically. But nigga might do it all the time. Like, ain't shit gonna happen to me,
bro.
Yeah, but like at the end of that level,
imbecile.
That level of arrogance, and that level of stupidity.
Paulie did it.
But Paulie,
go ahead.
I think Paulie is more defensively sound than Errol. I think Paulie has better reflexes than Errol in terms of head movement and evading punches. Paulie, I think, is better than Errol in doing that. But Paulie never, I repeat, ever had such a savage accident like Errol Spence did. Errol Spence, if he would have landed any other way besides the way he landed, he could have died right on the spot.
Well, crippled at the end.
But the thing is, too, man, his team did a good job the first time. He came out there, he was healthy enough the first time, and they didn't let him go out there with no pre-existing injuries that we know about. So, like I said before, they did a great job. They're not gonna put him in harm's way. His daddy right there.
The thing about
let's keep it a buck. His dad let this motherfucker drink all this shit, not train us.
He's a man, and that's what Jamaica's do anyway. Jamaica's great. He's not the only fighter that's done that before, though. It's been fighters on crack who in the Hall of Fame.
That's great, bro. But at the end of the day, everyone is different. And
Frankie Randall beat Julio. Rest in peace to Frankie Randall. He beat Julio Cesar Chavez, bro.
How many other title shots? No titles does Frankie Randall have?
No matter who was the first man to beat him on what? Officially.
Yeah,
who was the first man to beat him? Come on,
bro. Look at the losses on his records. Look at how long his career was, bro. Bro, there was times that Frankie Lorando could have beat beat opponents, but his body failed him because the way he was living, bro. Yo, I understand Wilfred Benitez was a crack addict. I understand Hector Camacho did cocaine. I understand those things, but we're talking about people who can do certain things and people who can't, bro. Not everyone's the same. And I understand, yo, boxers do drugs. Boxers do a lot of things. Boxers do a lot of things that not necessarily are conducive to, good boxers and what they do in the ring. But at the end of the day, we've seen Errol Spence a negative effect on his boxing ever since it's been found out that this guy likes to drink, bro. Because there was
what about before? He just didn't pop up. He about to drink, man. It's been all types of rumors before that, bro, that he like to do other stuff, which I'm not at liberty to say, bro. That don't mean, bro, Michael Jordan was drinking a fucking Bud Light after they won like 62 games, whatever it was. Oh, come on. Eventually that does have. Go ahead.
You have to understand, Michael Jordan is not getting punched in the head. Michael Jordan.
It's a lot of guys, and I don't want to name. It's a lot of guys who got punched in the head that still had great boxing careers. It's a lot of sober niggas who can't win 20 straight fights.
True.
There's a lot of sober niggas who can't be Julio Cesar Jr. You know what I'm saying? That's his prerogative. You know, if he was driving drunk, whoever the situation may be, I feel what you're saying. But at the end of the day, bro, I don't think that injury person, if he tore his retina coming back too soon, and I don't believe that injury happened like he said it happened. That's just my opinion.
Neither.
So you think he did some tweet shit in the crib? So you think
it might have been that, could have been, girl, you could have played with the kids and they bopped you upside your head, or it could have been maybe he did suffer in a Danny fight, but they got post-fight examinations. But maybe they paying the medical, allegedly paying the medical physicians off not to tell the truth.
Exactly.
Who knows?
Bro, that's dealing with bro. That if you do
don't matter,
that,
man. You ever seen hold on? Have you ever seen Any Given Sunday, bro?
Yeah, I remember, but this
remember that he let him go out there and
bro, that's great. That's great. That's real life. You're dealing with someone's license, how they feed themselves.
You know,
no matter money. You think so? You think? Look at you think.
Sport of all time.
It's a lot. It's a lot of doctors that do that BS every day.
Man, when you go to amateur fights and the fighters check in, you know what the doctor asks you? The doctor will read your name on your booklet and call you something else. Like if your name is Charles, he'll be like, all right, your name's
Mike.
Cortland. He'll be like, your name's Cortland, right? Like that's all they doing. Like some of these doctors is just here like, yo, man, I'm getting my 10 grand for staring at you and talking to you for a little bit. Oh, something's wrong with
Henry. So you had the USA boxing book and they didn't read your name.
My name starts with a C. That nigga called me Charles or some shit like that.
So what tournament were you in when they did that to you?
I wasn't in a tournament. I was at a stadium for a one-off fight.
All right, cool. But
what about them letting Jorge Sebastian Highland fight with a messed up leg versus Jamal Charlo?
That was wrong.
Come on, man.
I remember Highland beat Matthew Macklin, and he was a lot healthier than that, bro. That was wrong, bro. And yo, did you see how big Charlo was in that fight, bro? Charlo looked like he was a fucking super middleweight against Highland. That's like, why?
Let me read this real quick. He said here to there. I agree. Post Carson and Errol doesn't have the same athleticism. I expect Errol to try to point fight, win on volume and minimum risk. But my thing is this too. We only seen him once. We only seen him fight once. But Ugas don't take no risk.
There's no take minimum risk in his fighting style. This is not the guy for this. Use that term, minimum risk.
I'm skeptical that there's even an eye. It could be a million things post happen accident. Says you're wrong. What I'm wrong about? But the point about Any Given Sunday, that actually happens in football games, bro.
Yeah,
that actually happens. That's why they changed the concussion protocol, bro. That's a fact.
Yo, bro, this CTE shit is real, man. A lot of them free these dudes, man.
If you ever listen to boxers talk about being in the corner with hurt eyes or things, the ref will be talking to him. How many fingers are holding up? And one of the guys in the corner is tapping him in the middle of his back to indicate how many fingers is up. Bro, this is for real. This is for real.
That was Arturo Gotti against, I think, one of the Ruelas brothers. Like
that's a lot of guys. That's a lot of guys.
Yeah. Yo, man, that it's crazy, man. This sport is ridiculous, man. But like, ultimately, I just want Errol Spence to retire, or at least with a modicum of health, because I don't see the rest of his life being as peaceful as it could possibly be.
But we don't even know, bro. We don't even know.
Yo,
He's
bro,
not a
yo,
fighter.
yo.
He's not a fighter that even in the ring he don't take a lot of punishment though.
I feel you, but at the end of the day, bro, sometimes you can take little punishment, and it can have adverse effects. Like, let's look at it. Carl Froch, out of all people, I'm always going to bring up this man's name. Carl Froch is taking some horrible punishment, and he speaks well, faculties, sharp, remembers a lot of things.
Everybody's body different. Everybody's bodies is different.
Yeah, man. But
Jake LaMotta lived way longer than the average boxer, I would guess.
Yo, bro, Jake LaMotta outlived Sugar Ray Robinson, bro.
And he took hella punishment.
But Ray took hella punishment too, though. Ray took
and Jake LaMotta was just what did Jake LaMotta pass?
He passed I think he passed 2019, 2020, probably 2019. I just hope Errol Spence has
2017, from 22 to 2017.
Damn, that's a long, bro. Imagine living that long, bro. That's crazy. Hey, he took horrible punishment. Like, literally, the Raging Bull thing, like that scene when Ray hit him with that right hand and his blood just splattered all over the you're like, yo, bro, like that was real, dude. Like that was really real. Like man.
Yep. Like I said, we don't know till we get in the ring. He might go in the ring and look fabulous. It might go in the back and go in the back. It might be dealing with something else. His team has got to protect him. His team has got to protect him, bro. And if he ain't good enough to go,
himself, bro. You gotta protect himself, bro.
A real spirited fighter, not gonna protect themselves, bro. We know that.
Somebody like Ugas gotta understand. He gotta come out and he's going. If he wants to win this fight, he gotta go to war early. Waiting, counter punching. That's not going.
That's asking a lot too, because
we know this.
Like he got to warm up to getting hit in the eye, bro. Now, but the good thing about it is he been here before. He came off an accident before. But you are asking a dude who ain't made a check in boxing over a year. It'd probably be almost a year and a half. So I mean, if you're going, I mean, most of us would risk our lives to feed our families.
He's on a 13-month
accident, bro.
What month is their fight? What month is their
April
fight?
16th. April 16th.
Okay, so right now he's in 13 months. In another 3 months, he'll be in 16 months. So he'll be fresh as he's ever gonna be for a title fight against somebody who's not a killer combo punch, not a killer puncher. Like Ugas is a counter puncher, great, but he ain't dropping shit. He don't got TKOs.
Who is Spence dropping?
He don't got TKOs. He don't got people saying, you know what, man.
But
tell him to do this, that, the third before he can fight me. No.
You know one thing Ugas got going for him. He coming off the best victory. This might be the best Ugas you'll see. He might get it.
And that's the problem for it.
It might be a worse Ugas because he feel like I just beat a legend. I just beat a Hall of Famer.
Just knowing him, bro. He probably gonna be at his best, bro. He is vacationing in Hawaii right now. How far are we out from April 16th?
Style make fights, guys.
We 2 months and 4 weeks.
You guys got the style. He got different style. He gave Sean Porter a lot of problem with that style. He's gonna give Spence the same problems.
No.
Whoever said I'm taking my training camp to Hawaii.
Okay then.
He ain't training.
Ugas just beat Pacquiao, man. Ugas is at his highest when it comes to.
I'm gonna hit y'all later. Peace. Peace out, CJ. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man.
Peace out, bro.
I'm thinking that he's gonna be hot. He's gonna be hyped up for this fight, man. I think he really believes he can beat Spence, bro.
I didn't say
he's thinking he might win.
I didn't say that. I'm just talking about when that bell ring, what you gotta be doing and how you felt before the fight aren't the same things. To beat Errol Spence right now, you're gonna have to jump on him early. So that means you go into war. That late round trying to look good and doing like having good moments and doing a little showboating, that's not winning here. Especially
Again,
with the high horse
fights,
that
man. If the style that Ugas have is gonna give, I'm telling you, the style that Ugas fight, it's not about whether or not Ugas, is a world beater. Okay, I'm saying to you that style make fights, and the style. Look at the way he fought Sean Porter, and then look at the way Spence fought Sean Porter. Okay, it wasn't a matter of for Spence fighting Sean Porter that way. It wasn't a matter of choice. He had no. Porter didn't give him a choice.
That's different,
and he couldn't make the adjustment to where he could actually not take as much punishment like Ugas did. Ugas didn't take any punishment in that fight. Okay, with Sean Porter. Okay, so it's a style. That's the difference. And I'm saying that the style that Ugas has is going to be a problem for Errol Spence unless he can figure it out. Okay, it's not about the power. I mean, Spence has knocked anybody out either. But his knockout, what? They got probably about the same knockout rate.
No,
Spence, I don't know.
No,
but
no.
Or close. I mean, it's not that far apart. It's not like Spence is knocking anybody out.
Errol's is 75. CJ just had it up like 30 minutes ago. Ugas is not 75.
Is it 75?
Mm-hmm.
77. You shorted him.
77. Ugas is not 77 because if he was 77,
Ugas would be in the 40s. 38%.
When is Ugas' last knockdown, y'all? When is his last knockdown? Not knockout.
He just stopped. He stopped knockdown.
When is Ugas' last knockdown?
Porter.
Official knockdown, because we know that was a knockdown.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you.
Jonathan Batista, 2018.
Come on, bro. His last knockdown was 4 years ago.
When was Spence last knockdown?
I said before, the best, this type of fight styles make fights. He got a dude that might sit right there with him and bang.
Spence's last knockdown was Sean Porter.
That wasn't a knockdown. I don't know why people call it a knockdown, bro. It was a technical knockdown. It wasn't an actual knockdown.
If you hit a guy with a hook, he hit a guy with a hook, he loses balance, and his glove tapped the floor to break his knee from stopping the floor. How is that not a knockdown?
I'm not saying it's not a knockdown technically. I'm saying it wasn't an actual knockdown.
You mean a knockdown to what you like to see, but that is a knockdown.
I'm talking about the reality of what we saw. I'm not talking about what I like or what I don't like. I'm saying to you that Sean Porter just touched the floor. He didn't go down on the floor. Okay? When he got knocked down by Crawford, he went down on the floor twice. It's a big difference. I don't care what nobody says.
Did any part besides the soles of his shoes was something touching the floor?
Yeah, his back.
No, when Errol hit him, when Errol hit him with that left hook, was any part of besides his soles of his shoes, was anything else touching the floor?
I understand your point, and I give you the point. I'm not disputing your point, bro, that he touched the floor. But what I'm saying to you is that's what he did. He touched the floor with his hands. He didn't fall on his back. He didn't fall on his ass. He didn't fall on his side. He didn't fall on his face. He just dipped a little bit, touched the floor, and he was right back up swinging again. So it wasn't like he got knocked down, but people running around and say, oh, he got knocked down. I even hear people saying, oh, that separated him from Errol Spence. That separated Errol Spence from him in the fight, and that was the difference. If that was the difference, it wasn't any difference at all, as far as I'm concerned. And if that was the reason why he won the fight, he shouldn't have won the fight because of that. Because, again, I give you the point that it was a knockdown technically. But it's like the difference between somebody getting knocked out, laid out on the floor, and then getting a technical stoppage. It's too big. It's a big difference.
Yeah, but those are two ways to win. We just talking about what happened.
I give you that. I'm not disputing that. You're right, 100%. But I'm just saying it was not an actual physical knockdown. He did not fall. So I'm saying to you that it's a big difference because when he got knocked down by Ugas, he went down. Okay, he didn't touch the floor and came back up. He got knocked down. Okay,
he took a knee like a quarterback. He took a knee like a quarterback.
Yeah, but so I don't see the big deal about the so-called knockdown. Again, like people try to make it seem like he knocked him down. No, he didn't knock him down. The man touched the floor. That was that. Okay, it was a technical knockdown. Yes, but it wasn't an actual knockdown. I mean, he didn't even stop for 2 seconds. He just touched the floor and just, caught himself and just kept going. So where's the knockdown? But you know, it is what it is. But you know, people are gonna hype that up and make it out to something that it's not. So all I'm saying is that again, Ugas got a style that I think that's gonna give. I'm not saying he's gonna win. He might win, he might not win. I don't know. But he does have a style that I think is gonna give Errol Spence some problem unless Errol Spence and his team can make the necessary adjustments, you know, in the fight. Because you know, and I'm gonna say again, Ugas is quicker than Spence. Okay, hand speed wise. Okay, which is gonna be another problem. Okay, so there's a lot of problems here for, and I'm not even talking about anything to do with the injuries. Forget about the injuries. I'm not even calling it injuries. I'm just talking about straight style. Okay, so if people want to add in the injuries, then that's gonna be a whole other, you know, another thing. I'm not adding in the injuries because as far as I'm concerned, we saw him fight Danny Garcia. He was good. This eye thing, we don't know about it really. We're gonna find out in this fight if it's a real thing or not, or if it's something that's gonna inhibit him, you know, in the future. So we're gonna find out, and a lot of answers gonna, you know, a lot of questions gonna be answered in this fight. This is a great fight, actually. I'm looking forward to it.
Any other topics, CJ?
No. I'm reading these last two comments. He said, salute TBE. Ugas will be prepared with CJ dead on. They're going to try to rob him if Errol can make it any type of close fight. Ugas robs himself the way he fight. Spence won against Porter the same way Her did against Lara. Fortunately, technical knockdown decided who won. That's true. And Lara kept checking for it.
Hey, CJ, listen, man. Let's remember this fight that with Ugas. Remember, Ugas was telling Porter to come forward. He was saying, "Come on, let's go, let's fight." Porter was the one that was fighting on the back foot, which is unusual for Porter. The question is, why was he doing that? And again, he was doing that, and even Sean Porter himself is saying that this is going to be a difficult fight for Spence and that Ugas can win this fight. He must know what he's talking about because he fought Ugas, and he fought him in a way that Sean Porter does not ordinarily fight. Okay,
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say what you're about to say. I was going to say what you're about to say.
Go ahead, say it.
Sean Porter said, welcome to the ring. His father told him we're boxing. Fuck the game plan.
What?
You heard me.
I didn't hear you. If I heard you, what would I say what for?
Sean Porter said on the way to the ring, Kenny told him we're boxing. Fuck the game plan.
Fuck the game plan?
Yeah, he said they going to box.
Oh, yeah, for the Ugas fight. You talking about the Ugas fight?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Why did you tell him that?
Kenny
probably knew. He probably like shit.
Kenny thought Ugas was preparing for a dogfight, and if you get in a boxing match, how you gonna adjust? That's what he banked on. They caught the Ugas W the dirtiest way how, and
yeah, well, you said it right, bro. You said it right, but I mean it's boxing, so I'm not hating on Porter, for winning any way he can win. That's what you're supposed to do. So it is what it is. But again, like CJ was saying, sometimes Ugas is a little bit hesitant. I don't know, but I'm thinking that because of his win over
Manny
Pacquiao, and Ugas is a different stature now. Okay, people, a lot of people still not giving him the credit, but a lot of our people are seeing him and looking at him in a different light now, and I think he likes that kind of light that they're shining on him. Okay, so I'm saying, Ugas is he's going to be coming to this fight, like CJ said, at his best. Probably he's going to be at the best he ever fought in his career. Because we're talking about, a critical fight. This is a serious fight for Ugas. Okay, I mean, this could change his whole career, his whole life, everything. If he wins this fight, man, it's gonna be a whole new day. Okay, so Ugas knows what's at stake, and I think he's gonna come prepared. Not saying he's gonna win. I don't know who's gonna win because again, it's gonna be a different fight than we have seen. I think it's gonna be technical. It's gonna be power there. I think Ugas is gonna do some fancy foot. That's the next thing, footwork. A good, that's why Crawford is so successful. His footwork is the best in the business, I think, if you really watch his foot. But I mean, Ugas can move and he's quick with the hands, and if he catch you right, he can drop you or knock you out. So it's gonna be an interesting fight. I want to see how Spencer's gonna, adjust to this. What he's gonna do, if he's gonna come out fast, or if he's gonna come out slow, if he's gonna come out tentatively. It should be interesting.
We'll see. He looks skinny, like he on weight right now. Somebody showing me some picture. Errol.
Earl probably ready. Earl probably ready for war, and that's the thing. He have to. Somebody like him staying in shape is only gonna make it harder and harder to beat him. If he don't do no weight loss camps and all of that, it's gonna be harder to beat that man. Because him doing weight loss camps, he just gonna come in there and turn that shit into a heavy bag routine. You seen what he did with Mikey. He could have slowed down and threw some big shots. No, he punched his way to damn near a ban in punches at welterweight. That's rare.
Yep. But yeah, let me get out of here. Hold on. Joey Chess says it is not pay-per-view worthy, not pay-per-view worthy. It is what it is. Neither is Keith and Barrios.
Do they have the card out yet?
No, it ain't even on Box Rec.
So we just talking.
Nope.
Your boy Ugas on vacay. Spence in Dallas sweating it out. At least let you know.
That nigga, unless it was an old video.
Old, new. I don't think Earl went on vacay.
That nigga, why? Ugas probably could do that. Ugas don't see. I don't really never see Ugas out of shape.
It's not the out of shape part. It's that repetition. Your muscles is somebody who's just working and working with the proper rest is gonna be stronger than the guy on vacay with his wifey going crazy.
Especially that nigga Earl ain't never did this before. He just doing it now. Nigga, Ugas probably good. He probably stay in the gym.
I'm not saying he did it now. I just said like he from 2019 coming into 2019. I'm gonna say Errol stopped taking certain boxers serious. He said it himself on the All the Smoke interview last year. He said he had fat camps for both of the fights in 2019. He said he was in the 180s before he signed the deals for the fights with these guys, and that's why some people say.
The thing is, when you get older, you can't just turn that switch on and off when you want to. S.J. Fish and Wayne Bond and BS salutes S.J. Fish 101. Ugas and Crawford, USB Crawford and the amateurs, they did.
That's good for them.
Yeah, my thing is, you can't when you get older, your body started to change. You can't turn that switch on and off like you think you can.
Well, he got that switch on, and
you don't know until it's on. You can't just say, "Well, I'm gonna finally get in shape and I'm gonna show up." It don't work that way.
He did it in the Garcia fight. He got in shape,
and that's why. He won every round, but he couldn't go that next gear, bro. How you beating on somebody that long and you get tired from beating on somebody?
Give him credit. He did pretty good considering. I mean,
he did, but then he couldn't go to that next gear, bro. You play with some of these dudes, especially if he move up. He play with his fool with some of these dudes. He gonna get sparked. Some dudes, when you move up, you can't get tired. You can't have lapses. You got to take these dudes out, bro.
But I'm gonna tell you, like Terrence Crawford said, why he moves up and everything. He said some people are just slower in other weight classes, and they're slow to me. Maybe him moving up to a weight class where people fight at a slow pace, he's gonna feel like you guys are easier to fight. You may hit harder, you may be taller, but overall in the fighting aspect, it's easier. You fight slower. I could breathe.
It might be. My thing is,
without worrying about it.
You can't sit there and just be pounding on nigga, man. You gonna I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. That type of nigga, you can't just sit there and be pounding on the nigga, and then you do. Them dudes at 54 will take you out with one shot, bro.
And that's a fact. They will take him out. They do got one hit power, but a lot of them dudes at 54 can't take beatings. A lot of them dudes at 54 don't do well when you punch a lot. That's why Charlo, Castanos, and even Jared Hurd, even though you hit Jared Hurd as he's hitting you, but even them guys, when they pick their pace up, they start throwing more. A lot of their opponents just get beat on, and that's because, hey, I got a gear you can't do. That's the way boxing is. Some people just can't fight at a higher pace, or they could fight at it, but they just can't punch with you at a higher pace.
So CJ, what did you expect? What did you expect? What's his name to do in the fight against Danny Garcia? What did you expect? You said he couldn't get to another gear. What did you expect him to do? I don't know what he
Man, he did great coming off a knockout, but he can't get to the next gear, and it been like that since the Garcia fight.
Since the Garcia fight?
That's when he showed up. He can't step up. They don't have the same snap on his shots, and he can't put the pedal to the metal, bro. He don't have that. He used to have that pop, pop, pop. He used to come off. He used to have that dog in him.
But he's fighting better fighters.
I mean, but that's what better fighters do. When you move up and show your true talent. But he not fighting with the assertiveness that he used to. He ain't taking no chances. Well, I understand the Garcia fight, but I just thought it was chances in there. He really could have stepped it up and I thought he really could stepped it up and use some angles and get him out of there. But like I said before, with Ugas, bro, he can't do that shit with Ugas. I'm telling you that right now. Ugas wants you to throw a lot of punches. You might pick up your pace, and Ugas might pick up his pace. A counter puncher slow you down, bro, and they pick their shots. So if he throw a lot of shots at Ugas, bro, early on,
they straight.
It's gonna be real interesting.
They straight punches. They ain't looping shots.
Who, Errol?
Yeah, they straight.
Don't matter, but Ugas will loop around them. That's even better.
No.
Better.
The thing is, when you throwing straight punches in a lot, the person can throw a looping shot around you. But Errol Spence fight he's fighting off discipline. His jab is coming back. That's fine. That's fine too, because I could split that guard and I could punch with him. Sean Porter took the jab away with no problem. So it ain't impossible. You're not gonna see another Sean Porter for at least another 30 years.
You might see one on April 16th.
No,
tentative day. You might see a tentative day on April 16th because
that's what you won't see.
The one thing about Ugas, bro, he come forward, but he very slippery. I was watching. He really crafty when he come forward. I'm telling you, bro. Them straight shots
counters are hard.
They are. That's why he only throw one at a time, but he do admire his work. I'm telling you, Errol best bet, bro. If whoever start going backwards, it's gonna be losing that fight, bro. Whoever religiously go backwards is gonna lose that fight, bro.
Admiring your work is the last thing you want to do versus Errol Spence Jr.
That's fine too, but he admire his work and he get his head off that line a little bit. And he rolls shots too, man. Watch Ugas tonight. You get a chance. He gonna lose. We all know that he losing.
We don't know
I'm trying to be his lawyer and make him a case. I know that he losing. Technically, or actual in the ring, robbery, knockout, get knocked out. He losing. They might get Spence off the ground, give him some smell of salt like they did Andrade and what's my man's name? He fought Andrade and Lucian Bute. You know, that motherfucker might get a 50 count.
Yeah, I'll tell you,
never
this,
know.
TV, they got, unless Ugas gets multiple knockdowns or a TKO,
they get a draw.
Errol taking his W.
Yeah, it's already betting. You know, you might look on Boxer when the fight made. It might say win in Errol Spence's corner already.
That's what they was thinking with Manny Pacquiao, but that didn't happen. He beat the dead ass out of Manny Pacquiao.
It was different. He was cooking Manny too vicious. He was vicious to what he did to Manny.
So Ugas, Ugas got this quiet demeanor, and he's like all respectful and all that. But that guy's a killer in the ring, bro.
I ain't said that.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, he's like. This opportunity for do you know how long Ugas been gunning for Spence? You think it's yesterday that he been wanting to fight Spence, and and be where he is today? It's gonna be hard to get Ugas out of that position, boy. You're gonna have to kill him in that ring.
I believe Ugas gonna come to fight hard, but I just don't believe Ugas' fighting style beats Errol Spence. If he didn't admire his work, it's things about Ugas, bro. He just make you not wanna. It's just when you watch Ugas fight, bro. Just watch his mannerism after the 6th round. Just that's where the fight starts for me. Watch Ugas after the 6th round. The
GK Black said, "How y'all think Bud would do against Lara at 54? Lara at 60. Nobody want to watch that.
Lara at 60 and
54. He said though.
I mean, the good thing about Spence, man, is that jab. That's one thing I like about Spence, bro. That jab. I mean, he knows that jab is a serious business, and you gotta develop the jab. But his jab is on point. You know what I mean? It's like a Glock. You know what I'm saying? I love his jab. You know what I mean? Bop!
Longer arms and faster feet. He got a lot of advantages over Ugas.
You just jab with him. Just jab with him or come over the top. But Sean Porter jabbed with him and he took it away.
Jab with him.
Rushed him. He just stayed in close.
Sean
No, not even
bro.
Even when he didn't rush him, bro, he was jabbing with him, bro.
Sean Porter is a rare thing, man.
I don't think it's a rare thing, bro, because this dude ain't fought no fucking body, bro. I'm gonna say it right now. Hold on. I'm gonna say it right now. Earl ain't fought nobody like Dennis Ugas.
And
you can say Ugas ain't fought nobody like Errol, but I guarantee you, Ugas not gonna roll over.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be. Don't think it's a foregone conclusion unless Ugas.
Well, for me, it is a foregone conclusion. Al gonna jump in the ring with a ski mask on. But if we talk about legitimate, I'm telling you, bro, he might get pounded on. He might. But whoever start moving backwards, whoever get moved back gonna lose. That fights like a good offensive defensive line. Whoever getting pushed back.
I never think about Spence that's good is that Spence knows boxing. Okay. He's a guy, I think he's the kind of guy that watches boxing a lot. He knows his boxing. I listened to him talk, you know what I'm saying? When he's talking about boxing. And he knows his boxing. So Spence, and then he could adjust. You know what I mean? Because when he was fighting Brook, he did a lot of things in that ring I didn't think he was able to do. Like, fighting the back foot. You know what I mean? I mean, he was doing a lot, moving. I mean, I was like, what? This is Spence? Because
getting his ass beat too.
He's a very good fighter, bro. I just think Errol Spence is one of them people. I think all in all, some people were like this. If I could beat you with enough shit, I'm gonna do it. I ain't gonna try to stop you. I'm gonna win my fight. If you doing good, I'm gonna take it to a new level. Errol Spence might be one of them people. I'll train hard as I can.
He is one of those people.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, he's one of them people that's where if I can beat you not doing everything I trained to do to you, I'm doing that.
Yeah,
if I have to do everything I trained for, it's available too.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I was trying to say about Spence. Make an adjustment.
Okay.
He can take it up to another level if he have to. But again, I just think that he's going to have a problem with the style of Ugas, and he's going to have a problem with the style of Crawford, especially Crawford. So I don't see him. I think he's going to have. I don't see how he would beat Crawford, and Ugas. I think Ugas is going to give him hell. So, but I could be wrong. He could actually do what he needs to do. So we'll see how it plays out. But I'm definitely looking forward to the fight. It's going to be a good fight either way. So it wouldn't surprise me if Ugas stopped Spence or vice versa, or Spence stopped Ugas, because this is going to be a war. It's not going to be we just go in there, we're going to box, and then we're going to leave because Ugas got too much to gain, and Spence got too much to lose.
Well,
Ugas been chasing. He said, "Hold on." Ugas been chasing Spence since before the Ocampo fight. I don't see him laying down.
Exactly.
Solid Child, SJ Fish 101 said, "I believe Crawford will retire undefeated." Anyone agree? Maybe not. Might retire right now. Tumba, what's going on? Spence and Ugas are equal in 2022. Equal? We see.
I don't believe in equal when we talking about.
And Ugas had the buffs on. So I don't know. I'm about to go with Ugas, bro.
CJ seen something from the hood. CJ said, "Nah, I fuck with Ugas."
He got the buffs on.
Y'all gotta really check yourselves, man, because I remember before the fight with Pacquiao. Remember what y'all was thinking about Ugas in that fight. Remember that.
I didn't have no respect.
Everybody know Pacquiao. But everybody know Pacquiao's gonna look that old.
My thing is before Ugas fought Pacquiao, the summer before, he just had a bad fight against who? Forgot that brother's name.
Abel Ramos.
Him and Abel Ramos just went to war.
Look, he got the buffs on. Look at Ugas with the chops on.
Ugas got the buffs on, so CJ already got him up. I've got him up 2 rounds.
So
CJ got him up 2. CJ got him up.
He ain't got the ice on though, Ugas, but we gonna get the ice after we beat Errol Spence.
At least he don't look like he's afraid of Crawford. Like he don't look like he's afraid of Crawford. Like
you can't be afraid of people. The things this man had to do to come to America.
The
last thing you need to do is be scared of somebody that don't got the gun.
Look, don't go to fucking with those chocolate brownies that Spence has. No, don't do messing with those.
Spence don't even want to be in the same room with Crawford.
I'm done. He said, But other than that, I'll get to 2 hours. I ain't gonna be lazy. We got 5 more minutes. But it is what I'm like I said, I moved on from that shit, man. I'm done.
I don't want to talk about that, but I don't want to talk about none of that stuff. I told people for months on here recently when they linked up and Errol had the red Nike hoodie on, and Bob Arum was there and they was backstage, and that man looked him in his eyes and said, "I'm going the easy route." Meantime, they both was fighting literally 30 days apart, and they don't want to fight each other. I'm cool. Whatever Bob Arum and Terrence Crawford about the release, when they get into that court situation, I'm gonna read it. But at the end of the day, I'm cool. Go ahead, TB.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, in regards to that whole situation with the case and Crawford, you know, I gotta give, you know, I have a lot of respect for Crawford's skills, but after this case with Arum, my respect just went up a couple notches now, okay? Because what he's doing, you see, like I hear a lot of people talking about, it was Arum and you know this. Why did he resign and all this nonsense that they're talking now? If you got, see, it just shows you how calculated Crawford really is. He's been planning this for a while. So basically, what he did was he stayed in the contract, because if you're gonna sue somebody, you can't breach the contract and then try to sue somebody for breach of contract. It doesn't make any sense. So why would you just jump out of the contract? It's stupidity to do that. Okay. So, you know, he did what he had to do. He just stayed in the contract. And then all the time he's looking and planning to file a breach of contract against Arum and gathering evidence against Arum. He's been doing that for a while now. You could, just by the way he laid out the case. Now, a lot of people said, oh, well, you know, the case, he's laying a racial case out, this, that, and the other. He's not going to fly and this, that. No. He's not laying out it's not a racial case, okay? Even the money that he's asking for is a targeted amount. He's seeking a specific amount of money for a specific redress. He's not reaching, like, you know, trying to get $100 million. So the court is going to look at that as well. Also, what he's doing with the racial part is there's going to be 2 trials, okay? There's going to be one in the court of public opinion, and there's going to be one in the actual court. He's just making his case in public opinion with the racial part of it. Bob Arum already lost that one already. Okay, so Terrence Crawford is already ahead of the game. Okay, so now the real case that's going to be in the court, based on what I'm seeing, okay, he's going to win that one as well. Okay, so because there's just too much evidence out there. Now the thing is this: the case is not going to go to trial because there's no way Bob Arum is going to let the people see what's going on in the background because a lot of stuff going on back there. They don't want that stuff revealed to the people. It's not going to be revealed.
You think it's some spooky
they're going to
stuff?
settle out of court and they're going to pay Terrence Crawford his money, and that's the way the case is going to end.
You think it's something spooky going on back there?
What do you think? It's boxing, bro.
I'm asking you.
Right? There's no way Bob Arum going to let you look at his books. Well, forget that. It's not going to happen. Okay? So Terrence Crawford knows exactly what he's doing. I mean, this guy is very intelligent, man. I love what he's doing. So for all the people out there talking nonsense, they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
If you love him so much, pay his damn bills. Pay my fine.
Guarantee you Bob Arum is going to settle.
One thing I want to see is from this situation, I want to see a lot of fighters get in the fights they want. Win, lose, or draw.
Just got his.
Shakur got his. But did you see last week?
But I had to give him that fight because they think I'm a racist because of the lawsuit with Terrence Crawford.
The results of the case, it's not even trial yet. Okay,
I think
there's repercussions to this, man. Believe what I'm telling you. And all this talk about Crawford not having any way to go and he don't have no way to go. I don't know what the hell these guys are talking about. Now, he got to sign with Floyd Mayweather. He got to sign with PBC for what? Why are you going to sign with PBC? When you just heard Tim Smith come out and say they don't have any money to pay Crawford. Whether he's capping or not, it doesn't matter. The point, he came out and said that, okay? So what are you going to go to PBC? What are you going to go there to get? What are PBC fighters getting? What are they doing?
When Zach says I don't got your money,
2 times a year? How much money are they really making? Okay.
When Zach says I don't got your money, believe him. Don't let him prove it to you. Just believe him.
Terence Crawford had Bob Arum over a barrel. He had Bob Arum paying him bonuses for if you don't get this and you don't get. I mean, that was the best contract he could have gotten. Nobody in PBC got a contract like his. None. Okay. So you're gonna tell me, you telling me to tell Crawford, oh, leave Bob Arum and come for what? He's not gonna make the same kind of money at PBC that he's making at Bob Arum. What? And all these Negros out there talking about, and I said Negros, and I said it specifically. They're out there talking about, oh, he's up there buck dancing with the white man and this and that. Every single one of those Negroes are talking that nonsense. They're out there working for a white man, and they're not buck dancing. They jump. They're doing all kind of dancing. So stop with the nonsense. Like as if Terence Crawford is the only one working with white people. We all do that, okay, in some shape or fashion. So I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Okay, so these guys, man, I mean, instead of joining the effort, like a lot of these guys in the LDBC talking bullshit, instead of joining the effort, I'm not gonna, I don't feel sorry for him, this and that and the other. So they back to the same old Negro mentality, bro. These people haven't changed, and this is why they can't advance nowhere. Okay, they're just gonna hold on to petty grievances. Okay, instead of being able to see what's really going on and looking at the big picture or what Terence Crawford is doing. Instead, they want to hold on to their little petty grievances and try to bring him down. They're still trying to bring him down. And a lot of these guys sound happy when they say, oh, he don't got nowhere to go. But that's another misconception, okay? Because at the end of the day, bro, Terence Crawford, again, and he says it before, and I'm going to repeat it, he could retire today and don't have nothing to worry about when it comes to boxing, bro. Okay, because you have done, not only has he done more than every PBC fighter out there, okay, even if they continue their career, they're not going to do as much as he has done if he retired today. So they can't deal with it. They can't match him when it comes to accomplishments in no way, shape, or form. So I don't even know what these people are talking about. So he can retire today. He don't have to box anymore if you don't want to. But guarantee you he's going to box and he's going to get big money because now he don't have to worry about Bob Arum, okay? And he can do the things that he needs to do on his own because he can make the moves that he needs to make. So you're going to see that. So all this talk that these guys that, out there talking this foolishness, all these Negroes on the LDBC and the rest of the YouTubers out there and all these so-called boxing fans who don't want to see boxing matches. What the hell is that all about? They're still talking about 60-40 and he's going to have to take the 60-40 now because he done sued. So they're basically riding with Bob Arum against Terence Crawford. And these guys are the same guys who tried to bring down Terence Crawford using Bob Arum's words. And then they say Terence Crawford is buck down for Bob Arum. Whatever chance they get, they bring out Bob Arum's words to try and belittle Terence Crawford. He should be suing the LDBC and the rest of them as well. Okay, if you really want to get serious about it, you should sue all of them. Okay, but at the end of the day, what I'm saying is that the LDBC should be the one suing Bob Arum. Okay, if they're really serious about what they claim they're about, but they're not about what they claim they're about.
That's true.
Okay, it's just talk. Okay, because they was really serious about stuff like what they're talking about, then they would have a legal team and they would be doing a lot of stuff in boxing, making real moves in boxing instead of just talking. Whatever the hell they're talking about, which don't make any sense. Everybody right now is making money off of Terence Crawford's name on the YouTube. They're putting out Terence Crawford videos daily, hours. Some of them are doing it 4 or 5 times a day. But yet still they say Terence Crawford don't sell. It's so crazy. I mean, these people, man, how can these people move anywhere? How can they achieve anything with this kind of mentality, bro? How? It's impossible. Okay? They come to fight their face. It's crazy, man.
I don't know, bro, but we up out of here, bro. We at 2:04. I'm gonna holler at y'all.